his words last night at the Hall of Fame induction for Tommy Dreamer. Yeah, Tommy Dreamer detailed the history of the relationship that he has with the new Hall of Famers, Team 3D. Taz, that's a history both inside and outside of the ring.
Yeah, absolutely. And Tommy Dreamer, real quick, if I can speak about how emotional he was about inducting Team 3D in the TNA Hall of Fame because of their bond and friendship. I was lucky enough to be a part of that and see that also, so that was very cool for me to witness.
And yeah, Tommy Dreamer channeling Terry Funk with his look, with his ring gear. Tonight at Bound for Glory, celebrating Terry Funk's 50 years of wrestling in Japan. You know, if you're Tommy Dreamer and you need a tag team partner to go to war against Team 3D, I think the Monster Abyss is probably a pretty darn good choice.
Yeah, I completely agree. Good choice by Dreamer for sure. And if I can touch real quick about Dreamer with the whole Terry Funk situation. Listen, well, Terry Funk's a legend. I love Terry Funk. I learned from him also, but Tommy Dreamer looked at Terry Funk as a father figure back in the day and all the way through, so I could see him dressing like Funk in honor over there in Tokyo.
Good down, good down, good down. Good down, good down, good down. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out. For the bomb. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out. For the bomb. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Tremendous reaction here at the sold-out, the historic Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan for Team 3D. And Taz, and the many conversations that I've had through the years with Bully Ray and Devon, they have always gone out of their way to emphasize to me just how important their tours of Japan were to really their overall body of work, I think. Yes, arguably the most decorated tag team in professional wrestling history. 23-time World Tag Team Champions. 17 years together as a team.
I'll tell you, it's just an amazing moment. That place is like it's going bonkers over there in Tokyo. And you know, I can tell you this for a fact. Bully Ray and Devo, one of their favorite tag teams of most respect cause, were the Great Road Warriors. And you know, Mike, the history of the Road Warriors in Japan. And I know when Bully and Devo were coming up in the business and getting successful in the tag team world, how much they wanted to kind of run in that path of the Road Warriors, especially over there in Japan. And they have. The bulk of their career, 3D, was in Japan. And both was a success in Japan. And you hear the ovation they had here over there tonight was awesome.
One of the things that I've really always respected about Bully Ray and Devon, their appreciation, their overall understanding of the history of the wrestling business. They just didn't jump on board at the last minute here.
No, they're students of the game. They've always been students of the game. But when they first broke in, I was there and saw it. Trust me, students of the game. So, and you know, along with Tommy Dreamer. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is tag team action. Introducing, first of all, to my right, from Yonkers, New York, he is the innovator of violence, Tommy Dreamer. And introducing his tag team partner, weighing in excess of 350 pounds, he is the Monster Abyss. And now, introducing their opponents. They are the most decorated tag team in professional wrestling history. And tonight, they return to Japan as the newest members of the TNA Hall of Fame. The team of Bully Ray and Devon, Team 3D.
This is going to be tag team action. I think you look at this almost as a battle of the hardcore legends.
No doubt about that, and you hear it in very good English. We want tables.
Oh yeah, we hear them loud and clear, Bully.
Got a bilingual crowd over there. I'm impressed. Could be trilingual. Wait, hold on. Looks like...
Yeah, Bully's, I think, got a microphone, doesn't he?
Ganbate Kudasai.
Well, I think we know where the Monster's head is at tonight.
Well, the Monster's all business, and I agree with him. I agree with him. I mean, listen, look, obviously the history of Dreamer along with 3D, and as you said, we just saw the package of what happened last night, and Dreamer inducting them in the Hall of Fame, but there's a friendship. Once the bell rings, it's go time. That's the way it goes with all four of these guys.
You know what, touching on the history, 3D, the only team in the history of the wrestling business to hold, and listen to this list, the WWE, WWF, ECW, WCW, NWA, IWGP, and TNA World Tag Team titles. That covers some ground, my friend.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive for sure. And that's what 3D's about. And you get to see the other side of Dreamer. Devon's well aware of Tommy's short fuse that he can snap at any moment.
And how...
You go ahead.
How fitting that Team 3D just concluded the TNA Tag Team Title Series with the Hardys and the Wolves. That series of 4 matches, it has people just raving about how great it was.
It's amazing.
Yeah, series that really culminated with an absolutely insane Full Metal Mayhem match this past Wednesday night on Impact Wrestling. It was too much.
For sure, and you saw right there, Mike, Abyss basically calling out Bully Ray. He said, I want you, I don't want Devon. Dreamer was getting ready to rock and roll with Devon, and Abyss tagged himself into Dreamer, because Abyss wants Bully, so let's see what happens.
We mentioned Tommy Dreamer's tribute to Terry Funk and the fact that we have 4 hardcore legends in this tag team matchup. Taz, think through the years how important the hardcore style of wrestling has been in Japan, and I'm going to throw out some names to you. People like Bruiser Brody.
Oh my God, yeah.
People like Stan Hansen.
Yes.
Abdullah the Butcher.
Yes.
The Sheik. The aforementioned Terry Funk. And you know, I was thinking about this in regards to this match as Bully Ray just drives right hand after right hand into the head of Abyss, who answers back with the knee, then gets momentum off the ropes, but that momentum is derailed, and that's really impressive.
Very impressive by Bully right there. Look at this.
Right back
Abyss
up.
is right up.
Popped up. Gonna go choke slam here.
Oh my
and
God,
does.
power.
Equally impressive.
Bully, he's showing that he can take some pain too.
Yeah, mimicking the mocking of the monster Abyss. You know, speaking of Brody and Hansen and Abdullah.
Yeah, I'm confused. When you asked me a question, what was
and
going on there?
I just want to get your comments on
Just
this.
rattling stuff off.
But I'm enjoying it. You know, what they all have in common to me.
You're in the driver's seat, Mike, so go ahead.
I really am. Wish I could honk the horn. How huge all of those stars were in the United States. But then think of how they were at least
Whoa.
equal or even bigger stars in Japan. I mean, they were really the people that drove the wrestling business for so many years in the Orient from the U.S. side.
Totally. And the names you named are legends. I mean, from Abdullah and Bruiser Brody and the great Stan Hansen, those guys are legends. I mean, you know, and you're right. No matter where it was, not just Japan, not just the United States, all over the world. So, you know, it's great to see.
Wow!
Oh, wow! Woo. That was so shot right now. It's just great to see action right here on pay-per-view from the land of the rising sun, man, and 4 hardcore guys getting after it.
3D hits the double team on Dreamer. And the students of the game immediately turned their attention to Abyss. Didn't want to get caught from behind by the monster with their backs turned.
They lined up Abyss, definitely. Looks like Bully is kind of navigating the game plan here.
Yeah, Bully directs traffic. I think the strategy here is to take Abyss out of play, to open it up for the you-know-what.
What's up? And what's up and over there in Japan? What's up? Oh, yeah, bag Yahtzee in the land of the rising sun.
How's that translate? Think Yambag Yahtzee works in Japan?
Tekamaki roll times 2.
One, two, three.
Just like on cue.
Listen to this. This is crazy.
Again, the international, the worldwide reach of TNA and Impact Wrestling. Just amazing to see here from this sold-out crowd at the historic Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan.
And those tables aren't the type you see at Home Depot, so our American fans, a little bit different style, but they're wood and metal, and that's what they look like. Thank you, Bob Vila.
Abyss able to come in.
Dreamer's just snapping, I love it.
And Abyss hits a double clothesline now. Complexion of this match turns in favor of Dreamer and Abyss as we hear, well, a chant that you may have heard once or twice in your life.
Couple of times, yeah. Couple of times. Well, it's just bringing back memories for these fans. That was not an official bell.
No, but that'll ring your bell.
Good way to bust an eardrum. My God. Talking about being innovative with violence, I gotta give that one to the monster. Now they're all over this building.
I was just gonna say, you know, we brought up names like Brody and Hansen and Abdullah and the Sheik. And how reminiscent is this with the battle all over the building? In so many matches I know that I watched through the years involving those hardcore legends, they love to take it into the crowd.
My God, Bell Yambag. Well, I see this over there at Korakuen Hall in Tokyo. I think of the things you're thinking of also.
Sure.
I also think of a match that I had that ended up like this with a fella named Gypsy Joe, and we were all over this building.
How'd that work out for you?
I didn't do that good, but it was okay.
I tell you, that Gypsy Joe was one tough son of a gun, wasn't he?
Sure was. Just about as tough as these 4 cats right here that are going at it. Oh! That was that ball-peen hammer, the bell ringer hammer. Don't touch Bob's hammer.
Huh? T-Von laying in the rights, but they're answered by Abyss. Let the fun begin.
Let it go. I love it. Just bring it on, baby. Rules, schmools. Honey.
Korakuen Hall ring filled up with the weapons.
Bullet trains going by. Big chant going on. It's mayhem, I say. Oh, here we go.
It's like a little chair showdown with the monster.
We got Singapore Cage showdown.
All right. Swinging the kendo sticks are Dreamer and Bully.
Oh! Dreamer, nice shot with Gut and Dreamer. Bully, Gut and Dreamer. Big one.
Oh, Dreamer
Oh,
and
no.
Abyss quickly turn things around and turn them in their favor.
Oh,
Double
Devon's in
pin
trouble.
attempt. You know, we've heard the fans with the ECW chants throughout this matchup, and I always think back to the history of ECW, and there was, I think, certainly a part of the ECW promotion that was influenced by a group called FMW in Japan that was run by a gentleman named Atsushi Onita.
Well, I agree. That's actually, I'll give you a little history lesson. I don't know whatever talks about the history of ECW, so I might as well do it here. At nauseam. Hold on a minute, hold on.
Abyss pin on Bully. Oh, he powered out. Not many people do that.
You talk about FMW and the connection, you know, how it kind of influenced ECW. A gentleman by the name of Sabu was kind of discovered from FMW to ECW. So, I mean, you know, that's funny you brought that up. But anyway, this is getting crazy here, Mike.
Yeah, you're right, though. Sabu had some amazing matches for FMW back in the day. I think a lot of them with Terry Funk also, right?
Absolutely, yes. Oh, might have been some bad word used. That might have went down there. But Abyss,
that's never happened before.
Abyss looked for a. That's how he gets the. He's such a mean, angry monster. He just claps his hand once, everybody claps. Oh!
What kind of yam bag would that be?
A big one.
Abyss turns around, and he is driven, powered down to the canvas.
He's got him. Devon's got him.
And no.
Put him on the table.
I think Bully wants Devon to put Abyss on the table.
Well, Abyss about to head towards the table, courtesy of Devon, who lays in a right hand for good measure. Oh, but before Devon can fly off the top, Dreamer cuts him off.
Crash kick right in the back.
Watch Bully. Underneath Dreamer. You know what that means? Power bomb through the table.
I think the back of Dreamer's skull hit the mat, and his tailbone busted that table. That was insanity. Oh, a vulgar chant right here in Tokyo. I love over there in Tokyo, I should say.
That's the international language.
Holy poop. It's insanity. It's just a crazy match they got going on there. Uh-oh.
And I think the level of craziness is about to get amped up.
Well, in this building, they've seen these type of hardcore matches, as you said. They've even seen some tacks, and I got a feeling that's what the Monster Abyss has in that pretty little black bag.
You are correct, sir.
Oh, big pop for the tacks.
It's also a big pop for the volume.
Man, I'll tell you what, that's a lot of gold tacks. The Monster. Oh, which one? Is he going to go after Devon? Is he going to go after Bully? Oh, both.
Equal opportunity monster here with a goozle of Devon.
Oh, no.
And then one for Bully. Oh, 3D.
Oh! Oh, God, look at that, Mike. He's stuck in his arm all over the place. Look at his hand.
Imagine the pain. Gotta lay out for that. Imagine the pain that Abyss has to deal with after being put in the tax by 3D, and Dreamer comes right back with the cane.
And Dreamer is an expert with that Singapore cane. Oh, except for that 3D just ate.
Devon covers Dreamer for the pin.
The winners of the match, Team 3D.
Well, congratulations to the Hall of Fame boys right there. Team 3D getting a hard-fought victory in a heavy-hitting matchup.
Yeah, that's the way that you follow up a Hall of Fame induction with a great win in Tokyo, Japan. A country and a city where Team 3D has had so many great victories through the years. Bully Ray, Devon, victorious in our Hardcore Legends tag team matchup at the expense of the Monster Abyss and his tag team partner Tommy Dreamer. Do you see the boot of Bully Ray and all the tacks?
Yeah, well, I mean, his tack came out of that
Might not
bag.
be pretty, but damn, we get the job done.